Sorry. I didn't want to be alive anymore.
From the age of 7, Alissa Moore is repeatedly abused by her father. 4 decades later, she finally breaks her silence. In March 2014, a family member makes historic sex abuse allegations against Alissa's father, James O'Brien.
Me and my colleagues went round to their home address and we arrested both Mr. and Mrs. O'Brien.
James O'Brien denies the allegations and is released on bail. But Tracy and her colleagues continue to gather evidence from other family members affected.
On the first day that she knocked on my door, it was like someone had just unlocked everything. Little by little, all these memories kept coming, flooding back. Couldn't sleep. So I gave my statement.
Saturday, June the 14th, 2014. Alissa makes a full statement. Alissa tells the story of her childhood, how she grows up in Ireland, the oldest of 5 children, living in constant fear of her father.
My life at home, it's scary, really, because you never knew what mood he was going to be in, whether you were going to get smacked. It was just constantly like walking on eggshells. I remember him taking me out of the bed that I shared with my other 2 sisters, and he took me downstairs. Didn't understand, but I felt scared. I can remember feeling really, really scared.
In her statement, Alissa recounts how she tried to tell her mother what was happening, but her father continued to abuse her unchecked.
He took me once on his bike. I had to sit on the bar thing at the front. And took me, and so it was like a field. And we went the other side, there was the bushes. Just reminded me that I wasn't to tell anyone that he loved me and I was his special girl, and if anyone knew, they wouldn't understand.
November 1972. The family leaves Ireland and moves to Milton Keynes. Alissa is aged 9 and no longer shares a bedroom with her sisters. The abuse becomes more frequent.
He'd come in the middle of the night, so it could be a couple of times a week. It was not like you could say that it's not going to happen tonight. You never knew, so I lived in fear of every night. That was going to be the night. Every night when I went to bed, I just remember hiding under my covers and making sure I was tucked in. All the blankets were like in, because maybe like if he had to pull them, he might like not bother, or maybe if he thinks I'm really fast asleep and he can't see me, then he won't bother.
Sorry. I didn't want to be alive anymore.
As Alissa gets older, her father gets a job as a long-distance lorry driver and starts taking her away with him.
He used to take me out of school, take me on trips in the lorry. Some of them were to stay out overnight. I just shut myself down so I couldn't feel anything.
At secondary school, Alissa's class starts having sex education, and it brings home to her the sickening truth about her father.
But I knew already what it was that he was doing. And that's what, I was looking at those kind of pictures on the screen, knowing that I already knew.